on a bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on a bus go round and round all town.
We have sound and everything?
Well, we should have sound. Why wouldn't we have sound?
Well, let's see. Hey there! This is the third episode of Great Loop 2020. Why are we calling this the Great Loop 2020? We are not sailing the Great Loop, and there's not a boat anywhere. Nary in sight, as they say. Well, this is how we're getting ready for the Great Loop 2020, and that's the purpose of these videos. We're going to call this the Preseason, and I didn't explain this in the last couple videos, but we are in the process of finding a bus, and the bus is going to be our platform for filming this whole thing. I'm not going to send 5 boats around the Great Loop with a bunch of novice sailors in it and not give them some sort of support. And so it is my intention to follow them around and be at their ready whenever I need to be on land, should they need anything from me as their instructor. And that is what's going to be on this episode of the Great Loop 2020. Okay.
I don't know.
Just keep driving. I got 6 hours to go here. Thanks. Well, it's an intro. We're not gonna shut it down right now. Or we could shut it down, but I'm not gonna say goodbye because it's still an intro. It's getting long. You're doing this intentionally.
There are lots.
And then the babies on the bus
Yeah,
are
I saw
tired and
something.
hungry.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Babies on the bus go
Right.
wah, 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 wah,
That could
wah,
probably be
wah,
replaced.
wah, wah. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 all over town, all over town. Ba, 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 ba,
About. Wait, like this?
Fat man driving.
Fat girl in a big car. Ooh, I really like it.
Of the Nashville, I don't know any.
Okay.
Well, I started a bus. How about that?
Okay.
I guarantee you stay shut now. I had the seat bottom recovered.
Yeah.
I love the torsion ride instead of the airbag ride.
Uh-huh.
It's just so much smooth. Y'all gonna make a RV out of it?
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
I'm filming a television show called The Great Loop 2020. And what it's going to be is I'm going to have 5 teams of sailboats sailing around the Great Loop of the United States, 6,000 miles.
Yeah.
And so I'm not sending them out there on their own. I'm going to follow them in a bus or an RV and be their resource support.
Sound interesting.
It is.
That's what we're counting on. We're trying to make some money with it.
Yeah. Driver would cancel out on me, and nobody left with me to drive.
So what's your favorite bus?
Honestly, if you the Prevost is the prettiest bus out there, but I wouldn't turn around for the difference in the Eagle and a Preseason. The only thing Eagle, they're not in production anymore, but you still get all the parts for it. Preseason, unless you get a late model Preseason.
Okay.
And that's what he's doing.
I know. Obviously.
Can I go open up the motor in the back?
Yeah.
Chris, will you unlock the car? I just want to get the...
Control.
Oh, I was just asking him to unlock the car. I wanted to measure the height to the windows. Thank you.
We saw a bus yesterday, an Eagle, 1976 Eagle bus, and we're really torn on this thing. We're not quite sure what is the way to roll on it. This is much more of a restoration project than the last one we saw. We did see that the floor is pretty much rotted out of this thing. It's going to need a whole new floor put in it. But mechanically, it seemed like it was in pretty good shape. The air system seems to be holding air, and that will pass legal muster. What else do we like about this thing?
Well, let's get down to the nitty gritty. They were just really nice people, and it was a pleasure to meet them.
Well, and but that's also a big point here is that we are talking about stepping out of our comfort zone. And I'm not saying you always trust the salesperson that you're buying it from, but part of any purchasing system is feeling good about the purchase. And if you like the guy you're buying it from, and you think that he'll help you in the long run, because I do get the sense, he said even if we don't buy this bus, we can call him up anytime and ask him for consult.
Advice, yeah.
And they know about how to get the thing towed from place to place. They're a bus company. They're a family-owned business. There's something to be said for all of that.
And he also gave me some really great resources for replacement windows for the bus that will open and close so that you can replace the emergency egress windows. And then they even have screens and things like that. You can
Really?
Yes. So
you didn't even tell me that.
Yeah, well.
My wife doesn't tell me half the things that are in her mind sometimes.
No. Paul told me.
I know. Apparently you and Paul had a wonderful conversation that I was not included in.
He was very nice. One of the biggest pluses of this bus is it's pretty.
It's very nice.
I know, that's awful.
It needs work.
But boy, is it pretty.
It needs body work. There's rust on the body. You're going to have to replace windows. There's a cracked window in the thing. The doors are a little bit stiff. We're going to have to re-engineer the doors. Whole new floor, as I said. There are some definite drawbacks on this thing. But aesthetically, this bus looks sharp. It's a super sharp bus. And, there's something to be said for style points in this whole game. So, it's got a cool little eagle emblem right on the front of the thing. So we are not aficionados of any kind of subject matter with relations to the bus. We're novices at this stuff. And we're hoping, by putting these videos out there, to start a discussion. And so if you have some advice, or even if you have an opinion about what we should be doing, what we should be looking for, comment on this video. Tell us what you think, because that would be really helpful to our little process, and we're hoping to, get all the input that we can so we can make a good decision. Right? Making our way back from Spartansburg, South Carolina, all the way up to Beaufort, North Carolina on a beautiful Sunday morning. And it's been 3 days of bus extravaganza, but we haven't made our minds up. So please comment in this video. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching. I'm Captain Chris German. This is the Charter Life Television. Signing off.